Hello and welcome back to CoinLady channel. As of this writing, Ripple, XRP ranks as the 6th biggest cryptocurrency. It was established in 2012 to facilitate international monetary transactions. Ripple, XRP is a cryptocurrency that runs on the XRP ledger, which is a distributed, open-source database that is supported by the Ripple transaction protocol. Unlike other digital currencies, XRP has a fixed quantity of 100 billion tokens. XRP price increased by 51,709% from its start of the year value to its all-time peak of $3.40 in late 2017 and early 2018. Despite its current low price, XRP is still a major participant in the cryptocurrency market, regularly placing in the top 10 coins by market capitalization. The Ripple and XRP crew is hard at work perfecting the XRP blockchain for use in the international monetary system. As a whole, XRP continues to be a highly important and relevant cryptocurrency in the global financial and technological sectors. CoinMarketCap reports that one XRP token is presently worth 3,672 cents. Token is the 6th biggest cryptocurrency by market capitalization, $18,708,371,346. With a 21.90% increase in 24-hour trading activity, XRP is now worth $1,090,171,046. Distributed ledger technology is used in the XRP system, which is distinct from blockchain technology. Since the Ripple protocol is publicly available and requires no special permission from Ripple Labs to implement, this technology paves the way for both traditional financial institutions and non-financial companies to adopt it. As of early 2018, XRP had risen to $3.40 from its inception price of 1 cent. This is a 51,709% gain. Despite its current low price, XRP is still a major participant in the cryptocurrency market, regularly placing in the top 10 coins by market capitalization. The Ripple and XRP crew is hard at work perfecting the XRP blockchain for use in the international monetary system. As a whole, XRP continues to be a highly important and relevant cryptocurrency in the global financial and technological sectors. In 2020, the SEC of the United States filed a lawsuit against Ripple, claiming that the company had illegally sold $1.3 billion worth of securities under the guise of the XRP coin without first registering them with the SEC. Ripple has refuted the claims, maintaining that XRP does not qualify as an asset under the Howey test. According to a report by CoinShares, investors have full faith in Ripple to win the historic lawsuit against the SEC. The reality that XRP investment products have seen consistent inflows for the past 3 weeks is the primary reason for this. Ripple, a digital currency startup, recently shared significant updates regarding its European growth. Lemonway, located in Paris, and Xspot, based in Sweden, were kept apprised of the company's development. Now, French and Swedish companies can use Ripple's on-demand funding to their advantage. Ripple announced its partnership with MFS Africa on November 15th. MFS Africa is a leading fintech company with the biggest mobile money footprint on the continent. This partnership was formed to facilitate easier mobile payments across 35 nations. On a related note, Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, David Schwartz, recently used Twitter to extend job offers to former workers of the failing cryptocurrency exchange FTX. Employees who were not engaged in compliance, finances, or business ethics are not eligible for this offer. Tokyo Mitsubishi Bank's partnership with Ripple in 2017 marked a significant turning point for the company. The same thing happened, and for a short time it was the 2nd biggest cryptocurrency by market capitalization. It wasn't until a year later that Ripple made headlines once more, this time for its collaboration with the Santander Group, an international banking conglomerate, on a mobile app dedicated to foreign payments. Ripple currently has almost no significant competitors. In the field of cryptography, they are the market leaders serving the needs of global banks. The more alliances there are, the better off XRP will be. It is the currency used in all RippleNet-enabled international payments. Since countries in Latin America and the Asia-Pacific area are more likely to understand the value of blockchain and its tokens than their first world counterparts, Ripple has been capitalizing on the need for fast transactions and another untapped potential in emerging economies. Considering the proliferation of CBDCs, it's possible that developing nations interested in experimenting with this method will choose Ripple, which provides a robust infrastructure for international payments. As CBDCs gain popularity, more and more financial organizations will start to think about how they can benefit from incorporating crypto into their services. Since RippleNet has established relationships with several financial institutions, this is great news for Ripple. The XRP ledger can be leveraged via a private sidechain, which is part of the blockchain solutions provided to Ripple's central bank partners who wish to enter the CBDCs. Ripple's versatility as a tool in fields as disparate as bookkeeping, investing, smart contract implementation, and decentralized programming points to a bright future for the cryptocurrency. Because of its low barrier to entrance, XRP has a leg up on its competitors. New investors, particularly those who prefer minimal risk, may be attracted to XRP because a few dollars can purchase tens of XRP. At a compound annual growth rate, CAGR of 12.8%, Evaluate's report predicts the cryptocurrency industry will be worth $4.94 billion by 2030. This is good news for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole, and Ripple is just one company that stands to gain. The rising need for remittances in developing countries and greater practical efficiency and transparency in financial payment systems are driving forces behind the expansion of the cryptocurrency market. The hope is that as more banks begin using RippleNet, the network and its token, XRP, will gain in popularity. Predictions for the year 2025 and beyond take this into account. According to TradingView, the current price of XRP is $3,662. In contrast to its all-time peak of $3.84 in January 2018, XRP price was significantly lower at time of publication. In fact, it was trading at a level that was more in line with its initial offering price than its all-time peak. The XRP price may have risen slightly over the past month, but buyers are still nervous about the currency's performance so far this year. The effect of the SEC lawsuit. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, sued Ripple Technologies on December 22, 2020. Legal action claimed that $1.3 billion of Ripple's funding came from the selling of unregistered securities, XRP. Moreover, the SEC filed accusations against Christian Larson, co-founder, and Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, alleging that they had gained $600 million individually as a result of their positions within the company. The SEC claimed that XRP falls under their purview because it is a security rather than a cryptocurrency. A win for the SEC would create an unfavorable judicial precedent for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. For this reason, the business as a whole is keeping a close eye on this case. The price of XRP clearly reacts to news regarding the case. In 2020, after hearing about the case, XRP value dropped by nearly 25%. After the judge sided with Ripple and granted them access to internal SEC papers in April 2021, XRP jumped above the $1 mark, a level it hadn't seen in 3 years. Judge Sarah Netburn of the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York granted Ripple's motion to serve subpoenas to obtain a set of video recordings for the purpose of authentication, according to a tweet by defense attorney James Phelan on 15 August 2022. This reportedly dealt another blow to the SEC, which had claimed that Ripple was attempting to reopen discovery. This was a reply to a petition that Ripple had submitted on August 3, 2022. Judge Sarah Netburn slammed the SEC for hypocrisy in an opinion and order published at the beginning of July. The judge said the SEC appeared to be adopting its litigation positions to further its desired objective and not out of a faithful allegiance to the law. The value of XRP will be significantly affected by the outcome of the case. Considering the SEC lacks authority outside the United States, a win for the SEC would only make XRP a security within the United States. Given the scope of Ripple's operations, this should help mitigate some of the fallout. Professor of Economics at the University of Sussex, Carol Alexander thinks XRP is unique among cryptocurrencies. She thinks that if Ripple prevails in its case against the SEC, it will be able to begin competing with the SWIFT financial network. SWIFT stands for the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunication, and it's a messaging network used by banks to safely relay messages and orders. After the case with the SEC settled, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has discussed the prospect of an IPO in an interview with CNBC. The effect of Ripple's IPO on XRP value in the years to come is expected to be substantial. Garlinghouse added in an interview with Axios at Collision 2022 that the present price of XRP already accounts for the possibility of a loss by Ripple in the case. The question is, what if Ripple loses the case? That's the status quo, he went on to say. Personally, Garlinghouse thinks the verdict will go in support of Ripple. I'm willing to put money on that because I believe the evidence is on our side. I think we can win this because the law is on our side, he said. Interestingly, not everyone has been on board with Ripple and XRP. Vitalik Buterin, the founder of Ethereum, recently said XRP already lost their right to protection when they attempted to throw us under the bus as China-controlled IMO. The case between Ripple and the SEC is being carried out both in court and in the papers. Media outlets frequently report on the story, and both sides have been quoted extensively in editorials that frequently criticize one another. There was a heated exchange between the market regulator and the cryptocurrency company in Wall Street Journal articles just this month. Gary Gensler, chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, published an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal on August 10 in which he restated the agency's position on the classification and regulation of digital assets. Don't be fooled. The SEC can get involved if a lending site is offering securities. Chairman Gensler continued by saying the crypto markets must adhere to time-tested securities laws, referencing the $100 million settlement the regulator had made with BlockFi. According to the conditions of the settlement, BlockFi must make changes to its operations in order to be in compliance with the U.S. Investment Company Act of 1940, in addition to registering under the Securities Act of 1933. Stu Alderoty released an op-ed in the Wall Street Journal firing back at Chairman Gensler's piece, and he didn't hold back. Unlike the executive order by U.S. Vice President Joe Biden, which ordered agencies to cooperate on regulations for crypto, Alderoty accused Gensler of ignoring and overstepping the authority of other regulators, CFTC, FDIC, etc., for the sake of the over 40 million Americans participating in the cryptocurrency economy. What we need is regulatory clarity, not the SEC swinging its billy club to defend its turf, Alderoty said. According to a contentious piece written by Rosalind Lakin and published in Forbes on August 28, the SEC's Crypto Assets Unit has filed around 200 lawsuits since 2017. According to Layton, this number indicates that the regulator is attempting to control by enforcement rather than by drafting clear regulations to ensure compliance. After Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin made some disparaging tweets about XRP earlier this month, Ripple CEO David Schwartz got into an argument with him. In response to Buterin's tweet, Schwartz compared miners in POW ecosystems like Ethereum to stockholders in businesses like eBay. I agree that it is a valid comparison to make miners in POW systems to shareholders. Schwartz continued, just as eBay stockholders profit from the residual friction between buyers and sellers that eBay does not eliminate, so do miners in ETH and BTC. To predict what the price of XRP will be in the future with any degree of precision is a difficult task. But so long as coins exist, there will be crypto pundits commenting on them, estimating the value of Ripple, XRP in 2025. According to Changelly's data, the average price forecast for XRP in 2022 is 47 cents. Changelly projects a price range for XRP of between $1.47 and $1.76 in 2025. Based on the opinions of 36 professionals in the field, Finder has determined that the fair value of XRP in 2025 will be $3.61. It's worth noting that not all of those experts concur with that prediction. Some analysts predict that the price of cryptocurrency won't even reach $1 by 2025. Finder's worldwide cryptocurrency editor, Keegan Francis, disagrees with the consensus of industry professionals. His forecast for XRP value is 50 cents by the year 2025 and, shockingly, just 10 cents in 2030. Nasdaq reports an average 2025 forecast of $3.66 per share. The future value of one Ripple, XRP in 2030. The 2030 estimate given by Finder's specialists was on the low end. By 2030, they anticipate the price of Bitcoin to have increased to $4.98. To Finder, Digital X Asset Management's head of funds Matthew Harry disclosed that, aside from the speculation aspect, he doesn't see any practical use for XRP. Nasdaq's data shows that the consensus forecast for 2030 is about $18.39. Let me conclude this topic. Data from Ripple's Q2 earnings report shows that demand for their on-demand liquidity service has not only stayed undaunted despite the drop in XRP price, but has actually grown by 9 times year over year. Why? With ODL sales totaling $2.1 billion in Q2. According to the report, in order to achieve their carbon neutral objective and sustainability objectives, Ripple has committed $100 million to carbon removal efforts. According to Ripple's Crypto Trends report, NFT and CBDCs have yet to reach their full potential. But as that potential is fulfilled, it will have an effect on Ripple's network and the blockchain industry as a whole. Although many analysts have forecast that the price of XRP will rise in the coming years, some think that it will become worthless by the end of the decade. The future value of XRP will be affected primarily by the following factors: decision in the SEC case and IPO following the conclusion of litigation, agreements with banking organizations, national central bank CBDC expansion into the consumer market. It is important to remember that predictions are not bulletproof and that they will always be revised to account for new information. At the time of publication, the Fear and Greed Index was more heavily weighted towards dread, indicating that investors were more pessimistic than optimistic about Ripple. In the end, please like and subscribe my channel. See you later. Bye.